Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Selendra, the vintage experience. So we harvested our sorghum, that went into the chickens. I put the rest in our silo over there. We're now into April. Now the chickens have gone down to 994 litres from, I think it was 1200 we managed to squeeze in there. So they are getting through it, but we should get quite a few months out of that, I think. And obviously there's at least another load and a bit there. We do have the new field, the barley field down there. So again, we'll put that in the silo. The soybeans are going to go in the silo because that hopefully is going to be a little payday for us when it does come round. I think it's July, isn't it? Let's just check. Yes, July 371. Yeah, pretty rubbish. Over £1,000 out. The barley, just out of interest, we're not going to get a huge amount off of that field. Yeah, December, so I missed that. And as you can see, we've got just over 1200 litres of sorghum, so we won't be selling that. And the oats are growing very nicely. That field is all done and dusted. It's been fully fertilised. So we just have to wait for that. It shouldn't take too long. So we're going to harvest the soybeans. We're going to harvest the barley field. And I think we probably could do with cutting some grass. Just topping the sheep up a little bit. Maybe with a little bit of water as well. It's not too bad. And then I think get some more silage going. And it would be nice to try and get some hay as well, so that we can try and start to get some TMR mix, because we're getting there for cows. They are the next animals I would like to get. I'm not too worried about pigs at the minute, and if we do get pigs, I think we probably will end up having to buy the pig food, because any form of production or producing the pig food ourselves is just going to cost a lot of money to place down, and it's going to probably require a lot of ingredients that we can't really get our hands on just like that here. I know we can buy little pallets of things, wheat, etc. from the store, but I think it'd be a little bit too much for us, I think. So possibly be buying pig feed. I don't think we're going to get a huge amount off of here either, but if we sell at the right price even, it is going to add up without a doubt. Any little bits I miss I will come back for. So nice, lovely spring day. I was going to stay in the same month that we left off last episode, but I decided to come forward just to get things going. I think I've actually got everything so far. Getting a bit too good at this, aren't I? Famous last words. Don't speak too soon, Snowy. So yeah, we're probably only going to get just over 1,000 litres here, so even if we sell at the best price, we're going to be looking at about £3,000, just over, maybe £4,000. Which doesn't sound a lot, but in this series it is. Obviously that silage was a nice little learner. Absolutely brilliant getting that. I mean, we could just feed our cows. We don't have to give them TMR. Could just give them, is it, I can't even remember what it is now. If you don't give them TMR, is it grass? No, it's hay and silage, isn't it, I think. Well, we'll worry about that when it comes to it. Some random stones in this field. Don't like it. Right, last little bit. We do have weeds growing over there in the sorghum field as well. Now I know we do have a direct drill seeder, but I am going to be cultivating just because I think it adds to the experience and using our older vintage equipment. Right, that looks like we have everything, so let's, in fact we'll do that, and then the tractor can turn around in the field. We'll tip that in the silo and then we'll head down to our little barley field. Looks pretty cool actually. There we go, 1,261 litres. Sounds crazy. I've also parked the John Deere. You can just about see the bucket over there in the brick shed bit, part of the cow barn, because I think it will probably get used again up here maybe. So head on all down to the barley field and we'll get that started, I think. Right, so the tractor and trailer is already here. There's quite a few fields actually that need harvesting. That probably means there's going to be a few contracts. 29, that's not too bad for 543. It just seems like such a small amount. Oh, and a fertilising one, that's not too bad. So 29's over there, and the fertilising, was that 20, I think, wasn't it? Yes, that is up there. I may do them at some point, even if I do them off camera, but we will see. Right, this is going to be a little bit tricky. A tiny little grass field there. How much is that? 5,400. Because I am just wondering whether we should eventually join a couple of these fields up. Because although I do like the small fields, they are awesome. Let's just check we are getting straw. Yes, brilliant. Although I do like the small fields, it is awesome. Some of them are a little bit too small. And I think if we just joined them up, it would just make it a little bit better for us. I think we'll probably have to go across the bottom. I mean, unless we get any sort of demand come through for anything, soybeans or this barley, I don't think we're going to have huge amounts to sell. Try not to go in our potato field. They should be pretty good once we get those on the go. hopefully get a decent return off of them. I mean, this isn't yielding too bad at all, is it? This is a lot smaller obviously than the soybean field, and we're already over 1,000, so pretty good. Go around this side, and then we can pick this straw up with our new loading wagon. Again, that will get tipped into the silo, because when we do get cows we can use that for bedding. Although there isn't going to be a huge amount here, but we will get straw off of the oat field as well when that's ready to go. And that's not a bad size field. We've made that the maximum we could, didn't we? So we kind of just got to go with it. Obviously there's pigs on here, we could maybe get at some point, we will get all of that. I think we will. I'll just go back and grab those little bits I've missed there. So yeah, pigs as well. I will try and like to get all of the pigs on here. That would be pretty cool. Nice little sort of challenge achieved, I guess, by doing that. Right, yeah, look at that, almost 2,000 litres. That's crazy. To be fair, the harvester could probably stay there for a second. Oh, I shouldn't have turned it off, should I? Otherwise we won't get any barley out. I'm going to fire this bad boy up. Now obviously I could tip a little bit of this into the chickens while we're here, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to try and monitor how much they are actually eating. But that, I'm impressed with that. I'm not quite sure the stats of that field. I believe it was fully fertilised. It's not going to show it now, is it? But I'm pretty sure it was. Right. Now this can be turned off. I mean, to be fair, actually, we could probably... Let's put this away. And then we'll... Because this won't be needed now for some time until the oats are ready. This gets very tight, these gates. There we go. Lower that down. And that'll do. Oh, I'm stuck. That will not do. We need to go over a bit. I remember last time that's what happened. There we go. That's better. I'm free. Right. Let's go and dump this into silo. And I think we'll see if... what should we do? I think we probably will grab the loading wagon, because that is up by where the silo is. I park that up there. We'll grab that. We'll pick up the straw. That again can go in the silo. I think we might see if the shop have got a mower for us. Hopefully something a little bit different to what we used last time. That was okay, but it was a little bit odd, wasn't it? did go quite quick though. Got the job done, but I'll see what they've got. And then it'll be a case of trying to turn these 2 fields around eventually, get another crop in both of them. I don't think I will join those 2 together. To be fair, they're pretty good size field, aren't they? Both of them. Right, we'll drop that there, and there's our little loading wagon, courtesy of Rusty. There we go, hooked on. It's a little bit too big for, or compared to this tractor, but well, I don't know actually. I think it looks fine, doesn't it? Awesome. Right, let's get this turned on and dropped. So I wonder what we're going to get off of here. Wow, not too bad so far. It's only going to get better. Go back for that little bit there. Oh, I've missed a couple of bits. We get everything, don't we, really? Get as much as we can. 2,000 litres already. Wow. That's good. No idea how much the cows would take, though. It's very weird. I just heard it then. I don't know if you guys can hear it very well, but you do hear the saw cut from the sawmill, even though the sawmill is right up the other top of the map. I know it's only a small map, but you wouldn't hear that down here, would you? I'm missing bits now. I missed a little bit there as well. Let's grab that. There you go. There it was again. A bit random that, but pick those bits up at the end, I think, on the way out. But look at that, 5,500 litres already. I didn't think we were going to get that much off of that field. I don't know what they've done to that field, but I want some of it for our fields. Just that little bit. There was actually 3 litres just in that little clump there. So we're at 7,471. What is this little bit over here gonna get to us? Another 3. 7.5, bang on. Wow. I'm surprised at that, I really am. Right, this can go into the silo. And, well, I will tip this into silo. I will leave the loading wagon up there because if we're doing some grass cutting, we can pick that up. I think we'll probably... yeah, we're going to need to get a windrower as well, aren't we? Just to bring it all in together. I'll see what the shop can come up with. We'll only be leasing again unless something comes up in like the used sales, but I don't think it will for a while. But I'll see what the shop can do. Who's part of that trailer there? Right, I'll have to shift this around. I'll see you in a minute anyway. Probably up at the grass field. Okay, I think we are ready. I've got this mower this time, which does look a bit vicious, but it's pretty cool, very fitting. Loading wagon is down there ready to go, and I've also hired or leased a little windrower. That little fella there, the Pottinger Schwadkreisel. Yes. So we will, I think what we'll do is we'll mow both areas. I'll windrow it and we'll collect some, we'll tip it into the sheep. Oh, look at the wool, guys. Right, what's the price for wool at the minute? When is a good time to sell wool? May, what are we in? April. Ooh, to be fair, that's not a bad price at the top 2 places already. I expect what will happen is we'll get to May and it will be awful. You just know it will happen. We'll monitor that. Anyway, right, so I think we unfold that. Now I'm going to try and push out as far to that wall as we can go. I'm hoping we'll be able to steal it still. I think it is still within our boundary. There's a lot of steals in that not a conversation, is it? It's what am I saying? Yeah, you know what I mean. What I've just said, there's a lot of steals. Oh, shut up, Snowy, just get on with the mowing. Right, so we're going to try and get... I won't go right up to the wall, but we'll get up there as close as we can. So it's not as quick as the last mower, but it's a little bit more manageable. We should be able to go all the way up around here. This is all our land. I won't go into where the sheep building is, but we'll stay here certainly. Right, oh, I think that will do. I've pushed out the boundaries a little bit on some of the bits or the areas, so I'm going to drop this down over here. Oh, it stood up right that time. When I took it off earlier, it almost kind of half fell over. It was difficult to hook up to it. Right, let's grab the windrower. That way, isn't it? Not used this little fella before, so I'm hoping it's good enough for us. So if we go back over towards that wall, I think, and I'm hoping it's going to rake it away from the wall and into our area. I think we do own that sort of area anyway. It's, well, quite close. Right, turn that on, drop that down. So again, we haven't got a massive working width, but we are going a little bit faster than the actual mower, which is good. So if we go down and try and get this to swath into a big swath, so if I go the other side, you know what I mean. I'm not making muck. Can't even speak properly. I'm not making much sense this episode. But you are with me, you know what's going on. Right, I'm missing tiny little bits. Thought I was actually on them. Don't play up, windrower, please. Right. Okay, I'm not too convinced with this. Thing is, with the tractor turning as well as it does, it can make certain jobs a bit tricky. See, look, why is that? I'm well over that. I don't think we'll be grabbing this one from the shop again. That's a bit better. Right, we'll go down, I think, and then I'm going to come back up that side and see if we can get a bit of a bigger, better swath. That will make it easier to pick up then, won't it? So there we go, that's pushing that all into there. Oh, stay away a bit. What I might do is just go straight to the end of that. And then what should we do here? We'll go, I don't know. We'll go something like that. I don't know. Really don't know. I'm just making it up as I go. But that will make them bigger swaths for us, easier to pick up. And then once we've got a full load, I'm going to tip some into the sheep. We'll just top those up, because they got a little bit excited when I went past with the mower. They knew what was coming. Feed time. Oh, interacting with the deer. And then I think the rest is going to go into our bunker silo. Mind you, saying that, it depends how much we get, because I was very happy with the amount we got last time. I think it was just over 10,000, wasn't it? So if we can grab around that sort of figure again, if there's any left over, I may turn some into hay, I don't know. So I do that, and I think what I'll do is I'll whiz back down and I'll try and knock that last swath over again into that one, which should make it even bigger, like so. Good, good. There we go, we'll just carry on up there like that. Right, so that's that little area done. Any little tiny spots like that I can grab in a second. I'll try and make some sense of this without ruining the swath we've just created here. Keep it away from that fence. I'll just try and do up and down. So I may bring you back in when we've got everything swathed up, because this will take me a little while. It's pretty quick, the swather, but okay, I think I'm happy with that. So we'll start collecting, and we'll go from this side, because this will be good enough for the sheep. I'm not sure how much they will require. I think it was around 3,000 in total, wasn't it? Something like that. We'll get a full load anyway. We'll tip it in there. Let's just grab that little bit there. I'm going to try and get as much as I can as well. So if I've missed any little bits, I'm going to go over them and grab them, like that bit there. Just to get the maximum amount. The pickup on this loading wagon's pretty good as well, to be fair, so we should be alright. And what we've been able to turn quite quick or sharp. Now this should fill up a bit quicker, because that is quite a big swath. Look at that go up. There we go. Now is it going to let us grab all of that? Oh, I think it did. I was a bit worried because some of it was on the road there, but it seems to have let us grab that. And I think when we do the ploughing for this grass field, which is what I'm going to do now after this cut, I may do that off camera, I don't know. I'm going to push out the boundaries, probably up and around where we've cut up the top there, and certainly try and push it out towards that wall a little bit better, and that's going to give us a better yield, isn't it? So hopefully that will work pretty well. So we've almost got a full load, which is fantastic. Just a tiny little bot there. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Oh, there's a little bit there as well. Can I squeeze in that way? Nope. I know a lot of people would probably just leave that, but I can't. I have to pick up everything. Right, we'll go on this outside edge, because I think any minute we'll have a full load. And there we go. Right, let's go and give the sheep some. I think they'll probably take around 2,000 of that. Are they going to stay in there? I hope so. You don't actually have to open those doors, but it's a little bit more immersive, isn't it? Right, so what are they going to take? Yeah, just under, sorry, 2,000. And it was 3,000 litres. They could do a little bit of water, not drastically low though. Again, that's something I could do a little bit later. We'll shut them up before they start running out. And we'll carry on picking up. and once we've got a full load, that can go over into the silage pit. Yeah, I was trying to hope for some hay as well, but I think that's a little bit too ambitious. But it shouldn't take too long for this to regrow, although we need to do quite a bit of work to this side. And again, I may do that off camera just to speed things up a little bit. So it would need the ploughing, the liming, reseeding. So once we come back in for the next episode, hopefully that would have all been done. Right, let's get this guy in the bunker silo. I'm going to try and stay off the track, because actually if I stay this side, that is the worst dip, I think. Quite a few of them on this map, to be fair. There's another one coming up, so we'll go on to their grass field, which they won't mind. Whoa, that is horrendous. I really want to get cows going though. That would be fantastic if we can get that happening soon, because I don't think this pen holds many. It doesn't. Oh, we're not going to have a lot, are we? I mean, we could always hold off compacting and colouring until we've got another cut off there, but I really would like to get some hay going as well. We'll stay away from the wall a bit, so a tip, and we'll go. There we go. Awesome, that's turned into chaff. Whoa, that was a dodgy camera angle, wasn't it? I think I scraped the fence then with the tractor. My goodness. Let's get another load, and then I think we will end the episode there. I think we probably, yeah, we might just, oh no, I don't think we're going to get quite a full load, are we? It's probably going to be around the same as what we had last time, although I think I gave the sheep a little bit more last time. We'll see what happens. So that picked that up very well. They're all happy though. Look, yeah, you got some more feed. Just keep producing that wool, please. Go. If we go up this side, I know I do not have access to that land. We've still got 2 collectibles as well that we can grab. They're obviously down in the forest area. I probably will get them at some point, but I don't know when. Worth 2 grand for us though. Right, there's a couple of little bits here, and then up in the middle. So, are we gonna get a full load? This is quite a good swath here as well. Do you know what? I think we might. I honestly can't remember how much we had before. I think it was 10,000 litres in there, wasn't it? But like I say, we gave the sheep a lot more. Wow, look, there's another load. We've got a load in a bit. I may extend this side as well. So we've got, you know, 2 decent sized grass fields. Decent sized for this map, that is. Looks like we've got rain coming later this afternoon, so I'll probably have to get this compacted and covered a bit sharpish, I think. Right, let's go down the other side. And it's just going to be a little bit more to pick up. And I will get this compacted as well off camera, I think. That shouldn't take too long to do that. There we go. Awesome. So that probably will be used, or some of it anyway, to make some TMR for the cows. Although we could buy a couple and just see what we can get away with feeding them. Because I'm not worried too much if we don't give them TMR. I know it's supposed to be the best option, but that depends on your budget, really, doesn't it? Right, so just a little bit there I missed. Another 1,142 litres. 1,145 now. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely sort those fields, I think, off camera, because they're going to take quite a while with our little plough. Like I say, I'll extend the other field. Also need to sort out those 2 fields we harvested as well, so there's plenty to do. In fact, 3 fields. We've got our new field, haven't we, down the bottom. They all need new crops put in. Right, let's see if we can bump up through the middle. There we go, something like that. Tip that out. Right, let's just check what we, not that one, the help menu, what we ended up with. 18,174 litres. Ooh, that would be nice. Right, I think we will leave it there, that episode, guys. So I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, that would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.